This morning, we're going to look at Prem or Prema, which is one of the many words for love in yoga. And there's different words for different types of love. Prem would be this unconditional, almost maternal love. As opposed to like a romantic love or something like that. So this is very much a love for everything around you and yourself. And we tend to, by and large, be quite good at loving others. And sometimes we're not used to, or we don't even know how to love ourselves. And this Prem, this love, starts very much from this heart space, so not necessarily where your physical heart is, but the heart space in the center of the chest. And the idea behind it is that if you really, really love yourself, that love will just spill out of you and you'll be able to love everything else. So we'll work a lot around the chest, around the heart space, and around really tuning in to notice these things we say in the mind that might not be very loving towards ourselves, and see, can we repattern or reprogram those thought patterns or those feelings or those things we say to ourselves as we move. Okay, and we'll use a mantra, Aham Prema Asmi. So I am love, basically, is what we're saying. I am a big ball of unconditional love. Oh, did I say that? This Prem, this love is unconditional. There's no conditions. It's not, I love you when you're on your yoga mat, or I love you when you get up and drink your green smoothie. It's none of that stuff. It's, I love you, full stop, unconditional love. So Aham Prema Asmi, I am love. There's no conditions. It's a statement, okay? Even if you want to put all of that aside, these movements and breathing techniques that we'll do will be really, really good for the health and immunity of your lungs and your heart, and just to open up your breathing space in general. So there'll be lots of benefits thrown in. So we'll start sitting, and you can get yourselves comfortable. And we'll start with our left hand on our chest and right hand on top. And we'll give ourselves a little wiggle just to find your comfort here now in your seat. And see, can you really just soften those shoulders away from the ears? So left hand on top, or left hand first, then right hand on top. And see, can you just let the weight and the gentle pressure of the hands just soothe you here for a moment as you breathe. Really allowing your body to arrive onto the mat. And just allowing yourself to tune into your breath. What's your natural breathing pattern right now? Can you feel your heart beating? And as you feel your heart beating, you can almost visualize this blood flow moving to every cell in your body. Every corner, every nook. And yes, it's pumping blood and oxygen and nutrients. See if you can imagine this unconditional love reaching into every part of your body. Your feet, your ankles, your knees, calves, thighs, your hips, pelvis, your whole torso, spine, all your internal organs, your chest, your lungs, armpits, arms, hands, fingers, all the way up to your face, your head, your ears. Every part of the body now. Receiving this Prem, this love. We'll open our practice with 3 expansive Oms now. Inhale. Om. 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 Aham Prema Asmi. I am love. And every part of you is welcome here on the mat now, not just the parts you love and are used to loving, but the physical, the mental, the emotional parts of you that you struggle to love. Welcome them all in here now. Hug them close. We'll see how we feel at the end. Lovely. You can release the hands. Do it really slowly. You might still feel the weight, the pressure of the hands on the chest. You're welcome to blink open the eyes if you wish. We'll just reach our arms up and overhead. Maybe lift the chest, the ribs, look up. We'll join the hands overhead and draw them back down towards the heart. Do that a few times. So inhale, arms out to the side, a few space, lift, lengthen. Exhale, hands to heart center. Flowing with your breath now. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Next time the hands come to heart center, let's reverse that movement. So the palms stay together as they come up. And then the hands come all the way down. You might like to touch the ground and then slide them back up to the heart center. As you inhale, lift. Exhale, down. We'll do one more here. Lovely. Just let the shoulders soften for a moment. We'll stretch the legs out, give them a little tap if they've gone to sleep. And we'll move over onto our hands and knees into tabletop position. Just check you have any support you need here to be comfortable. You're welcome to take a folded mat or a blanket. And we'll inhale. We're going to arch the back, but see if you can lift the chest, the ribs forwards as you lift the chin. So your collarbones and your sternum, your breastbone are pressing forwards. And then exhale, really round as if you're pressing the breastbone up between the shoulder blades as you let the head go. So inhale, breastbone reaches forwards. Exhale, breastbone presses up between the shoulder blades, let the head go. So this is our cat-cow, but we're really operating from the chest now. Warming up our lungs, our heart space, our diaphragm. Beautiful, flowing with your breath. We'll do one more. And then from cat pose, as you push the floor away, tuck the chin, sit the hips back into child's pose and reach the hands out. We'll come up onto the fingertips and we'll shimmy our hips back. See if we can really let that tailbone get back as far as we can as we reach the fingertips forward. And keep the head up for now. We're breathing into the chest space. Belly can be between the thighs as you spread the knees apart. And then we'll slowly walk our fingers over to the right hand side, both hands, keeping the left hip rounding down. And you might feel a deep lengthening on the left side of the body. You can tuck the chin now if you wish and look underneath the left armpit. Maybe the head will rest on the floor. And keep walking the fingertips to the right until you get what feels like a nice juicy stretch for you. Keep pressing that left hip bone down, left buttocks cheek down. And then we'll slowly walk back to center. Just take a moment here in the middle and see how you feel. Notice the difference from right to left. And we'll do the same on the other side. So keep walking the fingertips to the left. Sit the right hip down, the right buttocks cheek down. And maybe you'd like to tuck the head and look underneath the right armpit. Breathing into the right side ribs. Feel that length in the body. One more deep breath. And exhale. We'll walk back to center. Just come onto all fours. And take a moment in stillness. Aham, Prema, Asmi. As the lungs are breathing a little better. Lovely. Tuck the toes under, sit the hips back, really ground the hands down into the floor. And push the floor away to slightly round the back, just like we did, the breastbone pressing up between the shoulder blades. And you can stay here for a few moments if you wish, or lift the hips into Parvatasana, mountain pose, or downward dog. Our hips are lifting up, knees bent, and give the head a nice, soft shape, letting all of the tension of the neck be taken by gravity. We'll bend and straighten our legs here, warming up the backs of the thighs. And then we'll exhale, look forwards as we walk to the top of our mat. Feet apart, let the head hang down, let the body drape. And we're giving a rest to our heart now. It's used to having to pump up against gravity to the head, which requires a lot of our blood flow. But now gravity is doing a bit of the work for the heart. This is a nice rest for your heart here. We'll press into our feet, slowly lift the head. And then when you feel ready, push into the feet as you lift yourself all the way up, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a moment here standing and just notice how you feel. Aham Prema Asmi, I am love. We'll start with our classical Surya Namaskar, classical sun salutations. And you're all quite familiar with these now, hopefully. So see if you can be really aware of your heart beating, pulsing through your body, of your thoughts, and are they loving or kind to yourself or others as we move throughout the practice. So we'll inhale, lift the chest, lift the arms, look up. Exhale, hinge of the hips, fold forwards, let the head go. Inhale, right leg back, lift the chin, lift the heart. Hold the breath in if you can, left leg back. Exhale, knees, chin, chest, squeeze the elbows in and the heart touches the earth. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, shine the collarbones forwards. Exhale, hips back into child's pose, or tuck the toes and walk the feet in for mountain pose. Breathe. Feel the lungs expanding in this upside down position. And exhale, look forwards. Inhale, right leg steps up, left knee to the floor as you lift the heart. Left leg follows, let the head go. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Other side, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg back this time. Hold the breath, right leg back. Exhale, knees, chin, chest. Inhale, roll the heart forwards. Exhale, hips back. Breathe. You're welcome on the knees at any stage. Exhale, look forwards. Inhale, left leg steps up this time. Really lift the chest here if you can. Right leg follows, let the head go. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Beautiful. That was one round. We'll do another round. Inhale, lift. Let the breath guide you. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right leg back. Hold the breath. Left leg back. Exhale, knees, chin, and heart to the earth. Inhale, lift your heart forwards. Exhale, hips back. Aham, Prema, Asmi. Exhale, look forwards. Inhale, right leg steps up, left knee to the floor as you lift the chest. Left leg follows, let the head go. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Other side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg back. Hold the breath, right leg back. Knees, chin, and heart to the earth. Elbows squeeze in by your ribs. Inhale, slide the shoulder blades back. Exhale, hips back. Just allow your breath to regulate. Notice your thoughts. Aham, Prema, Asmi. I am love. Exhale, look forwards. Inhale, left leg steps up. Right leg follows. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, draw all that energy back to the heart center and take a moment here and breathe. Feel that heat, that extra energy pumping through your veins. Pran, this life force energy, and with it going Prem, love. Unconditional love flooding your body. We'll do a variation of the sun salutations. We'll inhale, raise the chest, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, right leg steps back. We'll keep the knee off the floor this time. And just walk your hands up to the front knee. So we're in a high lunge. Now, if you need to take that knee to the ground, do at any stage. If you can for a moment, we'll stay in a high lunge. Well done. You can stay here with the hands on the knees, or you might lift the arms up overhead. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in. Now, if you want a bit of a balance challenge, you can lift the front ribs and look up between the hands. Well done. This is Chekatasana, lunge pose. We'll slowly bring the arms down. We'll interlace the fingers behind us and see if we can lengthen out the arms. So chest open, breathing into the heart space. Well done. Now, if you'd like, you can ground that back foot. So take that right heel to the floor. And we'll lift our chest here and exhale, fold forwards, humble warrior. Maybe the knuckles will lift towards the ceiling. So my left shoulder coming down towards my left knee. Finger knuckles to the ceiling. Heart open and breathe. Take one more inhale here. Well done. We'll release the hands down to frame that front foot. Step the left leg back into a high plank. Exhale, knees, chin, chest, or you can do Chaturanga Dandasana if you're familiar with it. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, Bhujangasana Cobra, or you're welcome to do upward facing dog. Exhale, push the hips back, child's pose or mountain pose. Just tune in right to left side now, notice how you feel. Exhale, look forward. Inhale, step the right leg up this time. Keep the left heel off the floor. Walk the hands up to the right knee into our high lunge on the other side. You can stay here or raise the arms up. Well done. Long, strong back leg. We're bending into the right knee. And if you'd like a little challenge, now if you feel you've the balance here, Lift the chest and look up. Heart lifting. And feel the energy now. We're needing a lot of stamina and strength to stand here, to balance here. Notice your jaw, your breath, and what you're saying to yourself. Well done. If you'd like, ground that back heel onto the floor, interlace the fingers behind you, straighten the arms, lift the chest, and exhale, fold forwards. Right knee toward, or right shoulder towards right knee, and breathe now. Shoulders away from the ears, heart open. Now exhale, release the hands down either side of the right foot. Come back up onto the toes of the left foot and step the left foot forwards. Let the body drape here. Press into the feet as you inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Well done. Take a moment to breathe. Feel that heat, that energy. Aham Prema Asmi. Beautiful. Do another variation on the other side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg back. Again, keep the heel off the floor. And just look forwards for a moment. We'll press down into the left hand and walk the right hand to the right knee. You can stay here as you rotate the chest and look over the right shoulder, or you might like to lift the right arm up. Now, if you prefer to take that back knee to the floor, do. We're looking to rotate the spine as opposed to the pelvis. So see if you can keep the pelvis steady. And maybe even that right hand would prefer to come to the lower back, or it might come all the way back behind you. Well done, guys. Breathing into the extra space you're creating in the front of the chest. That looks great. Nearly there. One more deep breath. Exhale. We'll take that right hand to the inside of the right leg. Drop the left knee to the floor. Untuck the toes. Press into that left hand again, and right hand to right knee, I should say. And let's just gently press that knee away from us. Maybe you'll flex the right foot and come up onto the edge of the foot as we open up the side body here. Maybe push the knee away as you rotate and look over the right shoulder. One more breath here. Exhale, take the right sole of the foot to the floor if it was lifting, right hand to the floor. And we'll just start to shimmy back and forwards here a little, bringing a bit more movement to the pelvis. And if you need to come up onto the fists, do. Your lunge can be as low or as shallow as you'd like. And we're not quite bouncing now on the joints. We're just slowly lubricating and opening them up. The knees, the ankles, the hips. Lovely. We'll come to stillness in our lunge. Lift the chest. And then we'll tuck the left toes under. If you can, in one swoop, step the right foot back. Maybe it takes a little bit more, that's fine. Knees, chin, chest to the earth as we exhale. And push the chest forwards as we inhale. Exhale, hips back, mountain pose. Take a moment here. You're welcome in child's pose, and breathe. Exhale, look forwards. Left leg steps up this time. We'll keep the right knee off the floor as we press into the right hand. Left hand to left knee as you rotate and twist, or take the left hand up. See if you can really rotate the torso now by pushing into that right hand, rolling the right shoulder towards the left knee. Breathing here now, opening up. We're strengthening and rotating. Exhale, bring that left arm down inside left knee and take the right knee to the floor. Untuck the toes, left hand to left knee, and rotate the body again, more so from the pelvis this time. If you'd like to flex that left foot, and rotate and twist here as the left knee presses away from you. Beautiful. Slowly take that foot back to the earth, both hands down, and just really gently, mindfully, just rock forwards and backwards here with the pelvis. Beautiful. Press into the left foot, tuck the right toes under and step the right foot up. Let the body drape. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, draw all that energy back to the heart center. Take a moment here now standing and breathe. Notice your hip joints, your feet, the heat, wherever you feel the sensation most. Gorgeous. Aham Brahma or Hum Prema Asmi. I am love. My name is love. Every bit of me is love. Beautiful. And slowly release the hands. Come into Utkatasana chair pose. So you might like the feet together for this one, or maybe slightly apart. You can play around with how your pelvis feels. I personally prefer my feet apart, but we're all made differently, so you decide what works for you. And we'll inhale, raise the arms up to shoulder level. Palms are facing down. Slide the shoulder blades back and down. Draw your belly button, your navel in, and exhale, sit back as if you're sitting onto a chair. Good. So notice if the knees have come forwards. Instead, see, can you sit the hips back? And if at any stage you get too much of the shoulders, you can drop the arms. Or if you want a bit more of a challenge, you can raise the arms up. We're tucking the pelvis under so that we're lengthening the front and back of the torso equally. We're also lengthening the side waists. Feel the distance from the armpits to the hips lengthening. Beautiful. Maybe you'll sit down a little bit more. And use your breath now. This is really stamina building for your heart. Make your heart strong and resilient physically and emotionally. Use your breath. One more inhale. So you can sit down a little bit more. Well done, guys. And exhale, release. Just come to standing. Let everything go. And breathe. Feel that rush of energy, the heat. Beautiful. We'll do chair breath now, where we're going to pump the breath. So we'll sit back into chair pose, and then on the inhale, we stand up and we tuck our thumb underneath our fingers and draw our elbows back. So it's a pumping in and out through the nose. It'll look like this. And we'll all do it together. So we'll start with our thumb underneath our fingers, elbows squeezing in, back and down. We're standing tall, our jaws relaxed. We take an inhale together and an exhale together. And we'll inhale to prepare and exhale, sit back. Inhale up, exhale back. Inhale up, exhale down. So inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. So you can really pump the breath now. And you don't have to squat down as low as you were, especially if the knees don't really enjoy this. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. And as you inhale and come up, you're pressing the chest out. Well done, guys. Feel that heat building. Notice your thoughts now, especially if you're getting tired. You are strong, you are capable. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll exhale, hold the breath out. Inhale, come all the way up, release everything. And just breathe now. Feel that intensity of the heart pumping throughout your whole system. Just use your breath to let your heart rate settle. Aham, Premasmi. Beautiful. Softly open your eyes. We'll inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, half lift here, hands to shins, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, fold, and we'll step the legs back and slowly lower our body to the earth, whatever way that looks like for you. And we'll turn our cheek to the side, or maybe support the head with the hands, and just come into belly Shavasana here for a moment. Let your whole body surrender down. Let the earth support you. You might even feel your heart beating down into the earth. When you feel ready, we'll take our elbows underneath our shoulders, press the palms down into the floor in front of us, and slowly lift the chest here for Sphinx pose. So we're not quite collapsing into the joints, we're pushing into the forearms, into the hands, and we're lifting our breastbone forwards, our shoulder blades back. If there's any pinching or pain in the lower back, you can move your hands forwards. Or it could be that you'd like a deeper stretch and you might like to press into the hands a little. Feel into what works for your body, but we're mainly opening up the chest here. Breathe into the heart space, and we're going to take 3 Brahmari breaths now, the honeybee breath. Inhale. 2 more, just let the vibrations travel where they're needed. Really slowly now, just release the hands, maybe turn the cheek to the other side and surrender down. Let all the effort go. Loose legs, loose arms, and breathe. As always, you can stay and rest here, or you might like to do Sphinx pose once more, just what we did. Or you might like to join me in Dhanurasana bow pose. Bend the knees and take the heels in towards the buttocks and reach the hands back. This might be enough for you. And notice if you're arching into the lower back, can you press the front of your pubic bone down into the earth? Maybe you can reach the hands back to the tops of the feet. And if the knees need to come out wide to do that, so you can bring the knees back towards each other. They don't have to touch. Again, you can stay here, or you might like to take an inhale. And as you exhale, push the feet into the hands, and that will lift the chest. Again, this might be plenty for you, or you can push the toes up towards the ceiling as you lift the thighs. Just breathe now into this big openness that you're creating in the front of the body. Maybe even you'll rock from hips to ribs. Jaw relaxed. We're nearly there. Well done, heart open, and we're massaging the back heart. 2 more deep breaths in, wherever you are. And exhale, release. Completely surrender and breathe. Feel the pulses of energy as you settle. Aham Prema Asana. I am love. We'll take our hands underneath our shoulders and slowly lift ourselves up. And we'll take our knees wide, sit the hips back, and let the body melt forwards into child's pose. If the head doesn't touch the floor, just make a pillow with the hands or even the fists. And we'll take 3 Brahmari breaths here now, letting any tension in the lower back ease and allowing our heart to melt a little bit closer to the earth. Inhale. Allow the vibrations to settle, especially around the third eye, the Ajna Chakra between the eyebrows. And we'll gently press ourselves back up onto all fours. We'll take our elbows down where the hands were, interlace the hands, press the forearms down into the earth, tuck the chin in, so there's no weight on the head now. And we'll tuck the toes. You can stay here. This is an inversion. Your heart is above your head. Or you can go into a deeper inversion and press into the forearms and lift the knees off the floor. Ardha Pincha Mayurasana, dolphin pose. No weight in the head. And we're pushing the forearms into the floor to create lots of space between the ears and the shoulder blades. You can play around it, walking the feet in, maybe coming up onto tiptoes, maybe lifting a leg. But let your blood move towards the crown of the head. Gravity will do it for you. Let your breath be smooth and gentle. We're going to take 3 more breaths here. So really push into the elbows now. You can do this. Inhale. Exhale. Hips high. Inhale. Exhale. Jaw relaxed. 1 more breath. Inhale. And exhale. And slowly bring our knees down if they were up. Release the hips back. Release the hands and just settle here for a moment. Aham Prema Asana. Welcome to lie flat on your belly. You might prefer to come down onto your back for Shavasana or relaxation pose. Whatever that looks like for you, maybe knees bent or legs long, hands upright, arms rolling away from the body, or maybe the hands will rest on the body. Allow all that energy to settle. And here now our heart is at the same level as our lungs, our brain, our organs. Really, really resting for the heart. So just allow all that energy to settle. Allow the body to do its work, the energy to do its work. I'll keep an eye on the space and the time. I'll call you back with the sound of my voice. Enjoy the next few moments in silence. Aham Prema Asmi. I am love. Aham Prema Asmi. Just become aware of the heart in the center of the chest, the heart space. See if you can take a deep breath into that space now. You might feel the back of the heart space pressing into the earth. And now when you feel ready, invite any gentle movement to the body. And prepare yourself to come up into any comfortable seat. When you feel like you're settled here, we'll take our left hand to our heart, right hand on top, right back to where we started. Aham Prema Asmi. I am love. And just become aware of the outer edge of your body now, where your skin ends and space begins. And as you breathe here, almost imagine like all of that love that's filled your body is spilling out to the areas around you. Growing wider and wider. Spreading that beautiful unconditional love to the whole space around you. Your whole home, perhaps. Your community. If there's anyone particular you feel needs that extra love, extra energy today, you can send it right out to them, wherever they are. Aham Prema Asmi. Notice the very gentle beating of your heart. And we'll close our practice here. We'll chant 1 Om and 3 Shantis, allowing the vibrations to carry that love wherever it's needed. Inhale. Om. Shanti. 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 Peace, peace, peace. Close our practice. Bow our heads. Namaste. You're welcome to blink open the eyes whenever you feel ready. My pleasure to guide you this morning. Take your time. And if you do remember, write down how you felt before and after the practice. There's no rush.